This video is about finding the equilibrium of a perpendicular bisector of a given segment. We are given the segment AB. We will try to find the equilibrium of a perpendicular bisector of this segment AB. First of all, we need to find this E. E is a midpoint. Then we will draw a perpendicular line through this midpoint. This line H is the perpendicular bisector. Let's label this A is x1, y1, and B is x2, y2. Midpoint formula. We get the coordinates of E is x1 plus x2 over 2, y1 plus y2 over 2. Slope of AB equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. If line L1 is perpendicular to L2, then the slope of L1 times the slope of L2 equals -1. This is the facts for perpendicular lines. Slope of L1 equals -1 over slope of L2. If you want to change the slope L1 to slope of L2, you need to do two steps. First of all, opposite, then reciprocal. For example, if I have a 2 as the slope of L1, opposite is -2. Reciprocal of -2 is -1 over 2. -2 over 7 as the slope of L1. Then opposite of -2 over 7 is positive 2 over 7. Reciprocal of 2 over 7 is 7 over 2. Therefore, slope of perpendicular bisector of AB equals -1 over slope of line AB equals -1 times reciprocal of slope of AB is x2 minus x1 over y2 minus y1. Label this is x1, y1, and use the formula y minus y1 equals slope of a perpendicular line of AB times x minus x1 to figure out the equation of this perpendicular bisector. We are given two diagrams below. The first diagram, perpendicular bisector for a vertical line, will be horizontal line. First of all, we need to figure out the midpoint. 2 plus 2 over 2 equals 2. 6 minus 5 over 2 equals 1/2. So we get midpoint is 2 1/2. 2 1/2. Then we need to draw a horizontal line passing through this point. So y equals 1/2 is the equilibrium of a perpendicular bisector. Let's go to diagram B. We are given a horizontal line. The midpoint of these two given points is -6 plus 2 over 2. equals negative 4 over 2 equals negative 2. 6 plus 6 over 2 equals 6. This is a midpoint. Perpendicular bisector will be a vertical line. X equals negative 2. X equals negative 2 is the equation of a perpendicular bisector. Let's go to question 3. Given P and Q, find the equation of a perpendicular bisector of PQ. In the form of y equals mx plus b and ax plus by plus d equals 0. Suppose this is P, this is a Q. Midpoint, let's label as M. Then we draw a perpendicular line through this M. This line is a perpendicular bisector for x and y coordinates. Negative 5, 10, negative 1, negative 6. We need to figure out the midpoint first. Negative 5 minus 1 over 2. Negative 6 over 2 is negative 3. 10 minus 6 over 2. 4 over 2 is 2. So we get this midpoint, negative 3, 2. We will use slope formula to figure out slope of PQ. We will draw this arrow, negative 6 minus 10 equals negative 16. Negative 1 minus negative 5. Negative is positive, equals 4. So the slope PQ equals negative 16 over 4 equals negative 4. Slope of a perpendicular line to PQ equals, from negative 4, we will do opposite reciprocal to get 1 over 4. Slope of a perpendicular line is 1 over 4. Next step, we will use this form to figure out the equation of a perpendicular bisector. This will be x1, y1. So y minus y1 equals slope of a perpendicular line times x minus x1. Y minus 2 equals 1 over 4 times x minus negative 3 is positive 3. We will move this 4 to the left side to do the multiplication. 4 times y minus 2 equals 1 times x plus 3. Distributive property. 4y minus 8 equals x plus 3. For y equals mx plus b form, we need to isolate 4y on one side. So add 8 both sides. 4y equals x plus 11. Then we divide it by 4 both sides. Y equals 1 over 4x plus 11 over 4. For ax plus by plus d equals 0 form. We need to move everything on the right side of this equation to the left side. Remember, cross the river, change sign, will be negative x plus 4y minus 8. Positive 3 will be negative 3 equals 0. Simplify. Negative x plus 4y minus 11 equals 0. Let's go to B. Given A and B, find the equation of a perpendicular bisector of AB. X, Y coordinates negative 4, 9, 6, negative 5. First of all, we need to figure out the midpoint. 6 plus negative 4 over 2 equals 1. 9 plus negative 5 over 2 equals 2. So 1, 2 is x1, y1 is the midpoint. Negative 5 minus 9 equals negative 14. 6 minus negative 4. Negative is a positive equals 10. So we get the slope equals negative 14 over 10. Reduce negative 7 over 5. Slope of a perpendicular line is opposite than reciprocal. Positive 5 over 7. Then the equation of a perpendicular bisector is y minus y1 equals slope of a perpendicular line times x minus x1. Y minus 2 equals 5 over 7 times x minus 1. We will move this 7 to the left side to do the distributive property. 7 times y minus 2 equals 5 times x minus 1. Distributive property 7y minus 14 equals 5x minus 5. Y equals mx plus b form. 7y minus 14 equals 5x minus 5. We need to isolate this y on the left side. So we add 14 both sides. 7y equals 5x plus 9. Divided by 7 both sides. Y equals 5 over 7x plus 9 over 7. For ax plus by plus d equals 0 form, you will move everything from right side to the left side. Remember, cross the river, change sign. 5x will be negative 5x plus 7y minus 14. Negative 5 will be positive 5 equals 0. Simplify. Negative 5x plus 7y minus 9 equals 0. This is the solution. Or you can do one more step. Change the sign for every single term in this equation. 5x minus 7y plus 9 equals 0. either equation is the solution.